That was Miller and Lux. That was the same Miller and Lux as we are right here. Miller and Lux had a lot of, they owned 1 million acres at one time. So that is us here. Yes, same company, same organization, but of course that reflected the Hagen and the Lux battle down in the Kern River. Yeah. All right. Next. So what does it look like for this year? I mean, it's pretty obvious, but we have, there's 6.2 million acre-foot of inflow into Shasta projected, or to 7, depending on which supply you use or which forecast. So we're actually over 3.2. We're actually in area almost 4 million acre-foot already. So we're 100%. However, our west side guys, and I know you talked with Dan Nelson the other day, they're only at 75%. And we're running off the river taking flood flows, and they're still at 75% allocation.
Is that because they're using the 90% achievement forecast?
Probably, and I would presume that's going to go up, but they're forecasting what they can pump through the delta. But I mean, we're 26,000 CFS in Vernalis right now.
This is an identical year to 2006 from the water supply from the snowpack center.
Yeah.
They were at 100% by June.
Right. So they
So you wonder why the Bureau doesn't make an early call.
Yeah.
They use 90%. They use that conservative forecast because they don't want to get burned, I guess.
So you're the defender of the forecast.
No. No, 50.
Well, 50, they would be 100%.
Doug, why should it?
Next, Mike. So we won't cover all these tonight. Just kind of want to give you a little background of what we do. State Water Resources Control Board flows in the San Joaquin River at Vernalis. There's some flow standards being discussed, revisiting D1641. The state board has put out a notice that they want to look at a 20% unimpaired flow from each tributary, including the main stem of the San Joaquin. And how that gets implemented, I don't know, but that's definitely an issue for us to watch very closely. Also, the regional board on drainage issues, that is salinity in the San Joaquin River or the Ag Waiver Program. Our guys are very active, or districts are very active in the conditional Ag Waiver Program. We're right into the San Joaquin River. Pretty big issue for us right now. Groundwater management, delta conveyance, and then water transfers we'll touch about a little bit, maybe if we have enough time. Ali, does this look familiar? This is a poll out of the San Joaquin River Restoration website. Now there's a whole bunch of issues going on, and there's a whole lot of seepage. I know you guys saw some of the seepage. Chase talked to you today at the Sand-Stew Control Structure. It's too bad you couldn't take a bus along the canal today. You could have seen some real issues just upstream of that, where we've got fields that aren't either being farmed or they can't harvest. They can't cut the alfalfa because they'll bury the equipment. Even though it doesn't show up on the surface, it's just right below. So what I did is just kind of post, this is from the Bureau's website. It also is their groundwater monitoring program. These sites are monitoring well sites that are posted live from CDEC on the website. Now I realize this one here has been taken offline. Something about, it's overrun with water right now because there's flood flows, so we kind of took it out of service. Next. Wanted to show monitoring well 75, and I'm sorry, Joanne, could you go back? 75 is right here. Sac Dam is down here, and it's just upstream of that between the city of Firebaugh and Sac Dam. If you go back to it. Go for it, sorry. This kind of shows this is off CDEC, off that monitoring site. You can see that on about December 15th, the depth from the surface to the groundwater in that monitoring well site of the groundwater was about 10 feet, a little over 10 feet. We had a little bit of flows from not Millerton or the Kings River. We had side flows below Millerton Lake over Christmas and New Year. Some pretty big rains, if you guys all remember. That caused flows to come down into San Joaquin, and we ran them through our system. You see a little bit of an increase here that's running through past below Sac Dam.
Those are just small tributaries.
Small tributary, Little Dry Creek, Cottonwood Creek, Fresno Metropolitan Flood District discharges some water. But it had a peak of about 2,000 second feet, roughly. And then, of course, it dropped right back off. And then about here, they started releasing flood flows. And if I remember right, the major flood flow started about in this area. And you can see what happened. We're about 4.5 feet. It's dropped back down to a little over 6 feet. That's what happens just to the river with the stage rising in the river, seeps out into the land and it brings the water table up.